Glasses are telling me everything. Share your screen with your audience. Close. So I'm trying to figure out. Listen, I'm live on YouTube. I want you guys. Hi. I want you guys to go to my YouTube account and watch the live. Okay. I'm going live on YouTube. So I have the same name on YouTube that I have on Instagram and on TikTok. Okay. So follow me on Mama Trey Wilbon on YouTube. So I'm about to log off. I'll see you guys over there. Bye. I'm about to log off and I'll see you guys over on YouTube. Okay? Bye. I'm just letting everybody know to come over here because I'm tired of dealing with all of these freaking. Hi. Hurry up. I need to, let me see if anybody's on here. I don't know. Can you guys comment so I can see if you're here? I'm still trying to test this out. Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Hi. Let me know if you can hear me. Oh, hi. What's up? What's up? Okay, so I'm live on YouTube. So if you guys want to see my lives going forward, that's where I'm going to be. Okay. My name on YouTube is the same as it is on TikTok. Well, no, it's not anymore. You guys don't know, maybe a lot of you guys don't know this, but my main account got taken away from me on TikTok and I'm over it. So I am going to be on YouTube from now on. So what I have accepted, hi Ivy. What I have accepted is that I'm not supposed to be here on TikTok because why am I going to keep fighting an uphill battle when I don't have to? Right? So I'm going to focus on YouTube and the podcast, and I'm going to leave it at that. I'll still be posting on TikTok, recipes and all that kind of stuff, but my lives will be over here on YouTube. So please go and subscribe if you want to keep up, with your lifestyle and all of that. I am being silenced on this platform and I'm not going to keep going back and forth with them. I've worked too hard for the last 3 years. And what I firmly believe is when you are supposed to leave a situation, you should leave. Okay. I stayed on this platform longer than I should have. Okay. I stayed on that platform longer than I should have. And the universe will make you move if it's time for you to move. I'm a firm believer in that. So them shutting down an account with 187,000 followers was all I needed to know that, oh, okay, by type, you're going to find me on YouTube. Okay. I'm going. I'll see you on the other platform. Bye. Spread the word. Okay. Hi. So I'm just figuring this out. You guys know I have the new desktop computer. The freaking screen is this big. I don't know my angles yet. I don't know what I'm doing on YouTube yet. So I'm just trying to still figure everything out. But I wanted to come on here today so that I could kind of learn it and get my feet wet type of thing. So I don't know if you guys can share. Can you guys share this live? I don't know how it works. I've been watching like videos and all kinds of stuff over the past couple of days to familiarize myself with it. And my camera moves with me, which is wild. Y'all see that? It's wild. But I will conquer this just like I conquer everything else. Okay. I will conquer this just like I conquer everything else. So for the past couple of days, I told Jordy, I said, I'm going to be down in the dumps for the next couple of days because I'm a person that fully believes that you need to feel your feelings. You absolutely need to feel your feelings, acknowledge your feelings so that they don't just fester and become, a problem. Let me close this app up. I believe that you should feel your feelings and go through the grieving process and all of that kind of stuff in order for you to move to the next place that you need to be. And that's what I had to do for the past couple of days. I was just in my room with my blackout curtains and just learning and reading and researching and trying to figure out what platform I was going to be on. Hi. Yay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So share this live with your people that have never been able to see me. I know a lot of people said that they have family and friends that they would want to invite to the lives, but they didn't have TikTok or they didn't have Instagram. It is different. It is different without the music, but I had to accept that. But let me tell you the bright spot. Let me tell you what God told me today. Because I told y'all I don't really do anything until I hear from him. And what he told me today was the reason you cannot get your podcast out there to the different platforms is because you're playing this music. This is not on Apple. This is why my podcast is not on Spotify and all those things. And you cannot go to the next level if you're holding on to this music. And I was like, I accept it. I'm a person. It takes me a minute to accept change. I don't like change. Okay. Even though change is the one thing in your life you can always count on. Things are never going to remain the same. Doesn't mean I like it. Okay. So for me, I accepted if I'm going to go to the next level. Hey, hi. If I'm going to go to the next level with this message, if we are going to go to the next level with this message, then I have to let go of that copyrighted music, that commercial music. And if I just need a fix, hey, Lourdes, if I just need to fix the music, I can always just tap my glasses and hear it in my glasses. You guys can't hear it though. Okay. And man, these plants needed my attention today. That's why there's a whole bunch of shit going on in the background. So let's get into the work. Okay. Let's get into the work. I don't even know if my microphone is charged up. Because at first I was like, fuck it, I'm not doing this anymore. And God was like, yes, you are. Okay. I guess I'm still doing it. He was like, you'll go where you're supposed to go. And also the book. I finally got confirmation on the book today. I know exactly what I need to do. Oh, you guys can now clearly see Fats and Linka. You guys can clearly see Fats and Linka. Come here, guys. Come here. I don't know which side. Oh, okay, wait. See, I can't tell these angles because it's the complete opposite of how it was before. Have to get used to it. But anyway, put your blood type in the comments. Share the live if you can. Trust me, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Okay? Put your blood type in the comments. And another thing, they're doing the same thing to my second account that they were doing to my first account on TikTok. So I said, okay, I'm not going back and forth with y'all. This y'all's house. I can't make y'all do nothing. This y'all's house. So that's fine. Hey, Tashina, you made it. That's y'all's platform. You own it. You got it, dog. That's fine. So exactly. We're going to learn YouTube together because they're doing the same thing to you they're doing to me. So we're going to be all right. I'm a firm believer in we going to be all right. I ain't going to keep sweating nothing. Whatever it is I need to figure out, I will figure it out. Okay? So if you are a blood type O, before we even get into the blood types, if you have high blood pressure, put it in the comments. If you have high blood pressure, put it in the comments. Let's address the high blood pressure thing first. Okay? Let's address the high blood pressure thing first. Why are sweet potatoes on the beneficial list for type O? Because that's the beneficial list. Something to you. Okay? When Eat Right for Your Type came out, it was just a weight loss book. Okay? You eating sweet potatoes is going to help you lose weight, but it's also going to wreck your kidneys. Because when I first started, I was following the book, right? But I was also paying attention to how these foods were reacting in my body. I was dropping the weight, but am I feeling good? I'm dropping the weight, but what is that sugar going to do? Is it going to elevate my blood pressure? Okay, because you got to remember, any carbohydrates that you eat is going to turn into sugar in your body. Okay, and African Americans have a particular gene in our bodies called the APOL1 gene. That gene is triggered by inflammation and by infection. Okay, insulin resistance is what's at the root of everyone's high blood pressure. So and then diabetes and all these other things. So if you're just going to focus on weight, sure, sweet potatoes is fine. But if you have an illness, which most of the people that watch me have an illness, okay? If you have an illness and you're trying to reverse it, you are going to still be sick. You might look healthy, but you're not going to be healthy. Okay? To me, sweet potatoes is not that big of a deal. And I was eating sweet potatoes all the time. I made my little sweet potato bake. Y'all remember me sharing the little sweet potato bake? If you go back and look at some of my posts, well, that account's not up anymore. You would see that sweet potatoes was always included because I was going through my old videos and stuff yesterday, my food videos, so I can start posting them again. And I was eating sweet potatoes all the time. The weight was falling off, but I don't want to try to heal up one ailment and then get another ailment because I'm eating sweet potatoes every day. Okay? It's just not worth it. If we can get away from sugar, okay, if we can live our lives without a bunch of sugar, that is going to be the fastest road to healing your body. I know that was a long answer, but I wanted everybody to understand the list is the list. Okay? We cannot, and this is another reason I probably was getting put off of TikTok. We cannot go around saying we're curing anything. Our government does not allow anyone to, okay? Even when you look at the description of what a doctor is, okay? If you look at what the description of a doctor is, nowhere in there does it say cure or heal, okay? So when these people make these books, they put them out as diets because our government will not allow you to say that you're curing anything. Also, supplements companies, like my supplement company, we are beholden to the government and their regulations. We cannot say on any of our bottles, we can't say this is going to cure your depression. This is going to cure this or cure that, right? So we have to say whatever it is, try to find another way to describe what the product is going to do for you. So even in my detox products, if you look at the detox products, it'll say supports weight loss, right? And it's like, this is supposed to be a detox product, but regulations won't allow us to say what we want to say, like expels parasites from your system. We can't say that. We can say, though, it supports weight loss, your weight loss goals or whatever. So it's always going to be this thing, we have to get around these things. And that's what Dr. D'Adamo had to do. He is all about curing your ailments. However, he can't come out and say that. So the way that I'm teaching you, though, is to reverse, is to heal your body, to reverse your ailments, to heal. Okay. Hi. It doesn't make sense because, but what can we do? What can we do? Okay. So if you have high blood pressure, here's another thing. If you have high blood pressure, I know why the lighting looks so crazy in here. Hold on a minute. I have these overhead lights on. That's why. Y'all see this camera following me all over the place? That's wild. That is wild. That's hilarious. It's like you have that built-in thing. Thank you. It's kind of a mess because I had to water all the plants today and I was stepping all over the furniture. The reason that you have high blood pressure is because you're eating carbohydrates. Okay? That's what it is. Posted last night. The video that I posted last night literally says exactly what I've been saying to y'all this entire time. Okay? Thanks. I just threw this on. I just threw it on. Just got it in the mail today. This is my favorite wig of all time. It's Zelina. Y'all want to get a good $50 wig? I've been wearing Zelina for 5 years. So get it on Amazon from Sensational. Okay? With a Z. Here's the thing. Every single thing that you eat that is processed, thank you, that is processed, that's cute. That is a carb, okay? You like it? I'm going to figure it out, girl. I'm going to figure it out. All of those things turn into sugar. Our bodies were never designed to process the amount of sugar that we are eating today. This is what's at the root of most of the ailments we're all dealing with, okay? When you eat carbohydrates, it turns into glucose. That high level of glucose causes your pancreas to just dump more insulin into your bloodstream. So now all of this insulin is swimming around in your blood, in your arteries and your veins, and that insulin causes your arteries and your veins to constrict. So your arteries and veins are getting smaller and smaller and smaller simply because it's dealing with all of this insulin. Over time, your arteries and veins will become brittle. Okay, this is how you end up with aneurysms and strokes and shit. But when your arteries and veins constrict, it puts pressure on your heart. And that is what sends your blood pressure up. Okay, it's never been salt. The video that I just posted yesterday, the man says exactly what I've been saying to y'all for the past year. Okay. Salt, them telling you to eliminate salt from your diet is what made you insulin resistant. Your doctors set you up. I need some reaction from y'all. Do they have hearts or something? I need to see how this thing works. Your doctor telling you to not add salt to your meals is what makes you insulin resistant. Your body has to have sodium in order for your kidneys to work the way that they're designed to work. Your body has to have sodium. So really, they kind of set you up to be on the meds and to stay on the meds. And this is why I got kicked off TikTok, because they don't want y'all knowing that. They don't like me saying that. Okay? But that's the truth. Okay? That is the truth. I see them. I see them. Look at this guy. I can't tell my angles. So as a blood type O, I don't know if I can put my little thing on the screen anymore. I'll figure it out. I don't know what this edit thing does. I better not be pushing too many buttons because I don't know what's going to turn this thing off or keep it going. Or hi, Brittany, what's going on? How you doing? We are going to be over here from now on. Hold on, I'm gonna hit this edit button. If I lose y'all, oh, that doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything. As a blood type O, and this is again when I'm telling you guys about this, I'm giving you guys my opinion. My opinion comes from diving into the research. Oh, she's great. She's back home. They worked it out. You knew they was gonna work it out. I'm giving you my opinion about these foods. Wheat as an example. Wheat is very, very bad for blood type O and blood type B. Okay. They cannot. It's on their avoids list. But in my opinion, no one should be eating wheat. Okay. No one. Because wheat will probably be on blood type ABs and blood type A's neutral list. But let me tell you why I don't think anyone should be eating wheat. Okay. First and foremost, all of the grains in America, none of them have any nutritional value at all. Okay. No nutritional value at all. All of the nutrition was taken out of our grains in the 50s. So for the past 75 years, all of the grains we've been eating have provided no nutritional value, no positive nutritional value to us. All they've done is create all this sugar in our bodies and make us have diseases. Okay. So if you're eating wheat, there are 4 things that happen when you eat wheat. Another, I don't know if I posted it or not. There's an article that I read by Kashif Khan. I don't know if you guys follow him on Instagram. Research just came out that says I'll read it. So research just came out. Let me see. Emotions. Okay. Did you know your emotions can directly influence your genetic expression? Sounds wild, but the research is there and it's changing biology. In 1992, Dr. Glenn Ryan, a cell biologist, made a groundbreaking discovery. Specific emotional states trigger distinct responses in your DNA. He found that when people experienced genuine love and maintained a positive emotional state, it led to a 39% change in the structure of their DNA, making it more organized and stable. That's huge. The DNA shifted, it changed. He also found that emotions like anger and frustration cause DNA to become disordered and chaotic. This kind of DNA chaos can impair normal cellular functions, affecting everything from energy production to inflammation response. The Health Math Institute followed up with their own research and confirmed these findings, showing that positive emotions could alter DNA structure by up to 25%. They found that when genuine love was combined with clear intention, the DNA response was twice as strong as when either state was used alone. Clear intention means having a focused mindset, like setting a specific goal or concentrating on improving your health. This means that positive emotions combined with a focused intention can actually change how your genes function, affecting everything from hormone production to immune response, and even how our bodies process inflammation. Essentially, it gives us the ability to optimize our biology, improving our health and well being on a molecular level. What this means for you, in short, our emotions aren't just psychological experiences, they're a biological force, one that can literally reshape your DNA. Most of us have been taught that our DNA is a fixed blueprint, something we inherit and can't change. But this research suggests a much more dynamic reality, one where consciousness and emotion are actively shaping our genetics moment by moment. You're more powerful than you think. Practices like meditation, gratitude, and setting positive intentions aren't just feel good habits, they can alter your biology on a molecular level. The takeaway, now, I'm not here to tell you to ignore your genetics or that emotions are the only thing that should shape your health. But these findings point to an undeniable truth. You have more control over your biology than you've been led to believe. Imagine the potential if we all harness this power, intentionally shifting our emotional states, focusing on love and gratitude. We could transform our health and even the trajectory of our lives. What was the very first product we created at CE Organics? Chill. Okay. The very first product we created was Chill, because from the research that I had done, 90% of all of the illnesses we suffer from, the underlying cause of it is stress. Okay. It makes whatever ailment you are dealing with worse. It exacerbates it. Okay. You cannot be your best self if your emotions are not under control. This brings us back to wheat. The number one thing that happens when you consume wheat is it converts your happy hormones into anger and aggression hormones. So your dopamine and your serotonin, which are your happy hormones, okay, which is what keeps you from being depressed. So instead of 50% of the US population being on meds for depression, why are we not looking at the food that's causing this depletion of serotonin, this conversion of serotonin? Everything that y'all are eating is wheat based. All your breakfast foods, all your lunch foods, all your dinner foods, wheat based. Okay. Your dopamine and your serotonin is being turned into a whole other hormone. And that hormone is what makes you angry, aggressive, sad, and depressed. The second thing that happens when you consume wheat is it stops your, this is so cute. This is so adorable. Thank you. I like that. The second thing that happens when you consume wheat is it literally stops your body from absorbing minerals and nutrients from other foods. Oh no. It says my connection is unstable. Why? Am I back? Let me know if I'm back. Y'all got to say something in the chat. Is the chat set up weird? Okay, it's fine. Okay. Oh, good. Because it said my connection was unstable. don't have on no bracelets. I ain't got on no lipstick today. So the second thing is it causes your body not to absorb minerals and nutrients. It goes in and out. Well, I gotta fix that. That shouldn't be happening. I keep moving. The camera follows me around, which is wild. Trying to figure it out, man. This is this new 2024 Mac desktop. It does its own thing. So hold on. Let me tell you why that's so dangerous. Okay. Here you are trying to eat. Here you are. Okay, good. Here you are trying to eat healthy, right? They got y'all out here eating all that Dave's Killer bread. Y'all out here eating Ezekiel bread, right? You eating all these vegetables. You trying to be vegan and all this, that, and the other, right? Okay, good. We gonna figure this out, y'all. We gonna become experts on YouTube. Don't y'all worry, y'all pretty little faces about it. So you out here eating all this Dave's Killer bread because your favorite influencer, she eats Dave's Killer bread, right? Y'all out here paying $8 a loaf for some damn bread. Well, you're thinking you're eating healthy, but your body is not absorbing any of the vital minerals and nutrients that come from the food. So now you eating this Dave's Killer bread has made you mineral deficient. Mineral deficiencies is what's at the root of mental illness. Yeah, we'll get used to it. We're gonna get used to it together. We're gonna get used to it. So now you got depression, anxiety. When was anybody anxious in the 70s or 80s or 90s? Did you ever hear about anybody? You ever hear about anybody having anxiety in the 90s or the 2000s? In the 99 or the 2000s? You ain't never hear about nobody being anxious. Now everybody has anxiety. Okay? So your bipolarism, your schizophrenia, your autism, everybody and their mama on the spectrum now. Y'all see that? Everybody got autism. How all of a sudden did everybody get autism? Everybody's on some autistic spectrum. Hi. What's going on? She said, "Oh my God, I'm here. This is where I'm gonna be. This is where I'm gonna be." I posted 4 little cooking videos last night. In like 30 minutes, I had like 400 views. I don't get 400 views on TikTok. Happy New Year to you. I don't get 400 views on TikTok in a week because I'm over there being shadow banned for food. I don't even care anymore. I'm so beyond it. I'm gonna be posting a bunch of them because in the first 2 years, it's good to see you too. How have you been? For the first 2 years, I was cooking. You hear me? Hi. Hi, Esther. For the first 2 years, I was cooking and I was recording. I feel like this is going to make me go back to the beginning, which is very cool. Exactly. Because I'm a firm believer in if one door closes, there's a purpose. I'm supposed to be here. I've just been hanging on to listening to music in the background. I don't even miss it. I don't even miss it. We're going to be okay. I think we found our spot. Because I was feeling homeless for the past few days. I was feeling mad homeless, like somebody had done kicked me out of my apartment. I was like, this is, but the problem, The problem that I have is I don't like people playing with my work. You know what I mean? Like it took me 2 years on, and then you just gonna snatch it from me, you know? Just I was like, wow. And that's what made me cry because you're fucking with my work. You're fucking with my assignment. You feel me? So that was my problem. But now I'm over it. I get over shit real fast. I get over stuff real fast. You didn't know that? I'm just now figuring all this stuff out. People have been going live over here forever. So you're eating wheat. You're now depressed. You're eating wheat while you're pregnant. Now your kid comes out with autism. Okay. As much as they would love to make y'all believe that it's the vaccines is giving your kids autism, what's the most likely thing? That while you were pregnant, you were eating pasta, you were eating breakfast foods, you were eating pizza, you were eating bread, you were eating all this stuff, and now your kid comes out with autism. What's more likely, vaccines or you just eating bread all the time? I don't want to keep hopping around. I don't want to download another app on my phone. I don't want to do any of that. I need to learn this. I don't want to learn nothing. Because it just takes time away from the shit I need to be doing, which is helping y'all. Okay? This will work. This is fine. Okay? This is fine. Exactly. And the thing is, they know what this shit does to us. They know. And they know that generation after generation after generation after generation is going to be sick. And that's just money. That's just consistent money. Then they made us believe that we're handing down these diseases from generation to generation. So you walking around thinking that because your parents had diabetes, it's inevitable that you're going to have diabetes. Just because you're getting older, it's inevitable that you're going to be on prescription meds. Okay? None of that is true. None of that is true. Okay? The third thing that happens when you consume wheat is a violent inflammation in your intestines. Now, remember when I said a little while ago that people of African descent have a particular gene called an APOL1 gene? That gene makes your kidneys vulnerable, and what triggers that gene is inflammation. Well, as a blood type O and a blood type B, you're consistently eating wheat, which causes a violent inflammation in your intestines every single time you eat it. That is again making your kidneys weaker and weaker and weaker. Hey, welcome. Y'all been begging me to be on YouTube. Now go share the live. Go post it on your Facebook. I was wondering if we should get a Facebook group. What y'all think? Be a whole nother thing for me to do. Be a whole nother thing for you mods to do. Be a whole nother thing. Are y'all on Facebook? I told y'all every time I go on Facebook is everybody sick. Everybody and their mama sick. Then I post the hospital pictures in their little gowns, and I gotta go in for a test. I had to be rushed to the hospital. Be checking in. Okay, well, good. I was just waiting to see what the first person was gonna say. It's depressing. Anytime I go on Facebook, it's just depression. I'm like, what is going on over here? So you are becoming inflamed. You guys look at it as bloating. Okay. They don't have any kind of group thing on Instagram, though. I don't think. I know they have like a broadcast channel. Maybe I'll set up a broadcast channel because then I can send out like the link to the lives or something. We could start one. I'll look into it. I used to have a jumping Facebook group back in like 2008, 2009. I had that for like, I think it's still up. It was jumping. Okay. I was thinking about Zoom too. I was like, why am I not doing Zooms? The reason that I don't do Zooms, I'll tell you, is we used to have meetings on Zoom, and one day we were on Zoom, and these people came into the meeting. This is when I was with TLC, came into the meeting butt naked, fucking on camera. It wasn't just one. It was like 3 or 4 people all came in at the same time. So here I am trying to scramble. Here I am trying to scramble to close up their little squares on. I just cut the whole thing. I was like, I'm done for the day. I'm not dealing with this foolishness. In a long time. Oh, good. I'm not dealing with this foolishness today. I just think with Zoom we'd have to have too much policing, and I'm not doing it. I don't. We would have to do too much policing, and that's just the fourth thing that happens when you consume wheat is it slows down your metabolism. How many of you guys feel tired and sluggish all the time? You just feel tired. You wake up in the morning tired. Yeah, I think I'm just going to stick with this. I mean, it's simple enough. I'm just going to upload all of my reels, all the reels that I've made over the past 3 years. I'm about to just upload them. I'm about to put all the videos, replays over there. Convert all of my lives into audios for the podcast, and keep it moving. So going forward, I'll be putting these on the podcast. But now, since I don't have any music playing in the background, I should be just fine with putting them on Apple and Spotify and all the other platforms. So it'll be easy for you guys to find them. I'm going to look into removing the music from the background. I'll figure it out. I'll figure something out. I always find a way to get around something. So we'll see. Okay. So wheat. Let's think about what you're eating for breakfast. Okay. Your cereals, your pancakes, your French toast, your avocado toast, your breakfast sandwiches. Just about everything that you guys would eat for breakfast is wheat based. Okay. Before that, people used to be eating bacon and eggs for breakfast. And then they created that food pyramid, and they started pushing all those grains on us. And that's when cereals were invented. They even lied and came out and told us that cereals were so nutritious. If you guys go back, and I'm pretty sure YouTube probably has, I'm sure if you guys went back and found all the old cereal commercials, it would piss you off. Just like, nope, it says that my connection is unstable. I hope you guys can still see me. It says, please wait while we retry connecting. Man, and oatmeal. Oh! Ah! Oatmeal used to be my little go-to. I used to buy that instant oatmeal. How many of y'all used to buy a little instant oatmeal with the little apple flavor with the little apple chunks in it? And then my favorite cereal of all time was Honey Nut Cheerios. Remember how they told y'all the Honey Nut Cheerios will lower your cholesterol? Now that we know that lowering your cholesterol is a bad thing, they made us believe that lowering our cholesterol was good. And here everybody is now walking around with dementia. That was the straw that broke the camel's back when I talked about how dementia and Alzheimer's was created by doctors. That's fantastic. Keep going. That was the straw that broke the camel's back with TikTok. That was when they snatched the plug. Who did? And then they gave it back to me. And then I went bowling. I was at the bowling alley and tried to go pull up my account, and it said it's been permanently banned. And I was like, oh, this is what we doing? So you should not have low cholesterol. No. Let me explain. I just need to do a whole live on cholesterol one day. Let me explain to you. Okay. Cholesterol in our body creates cholesterol. It's actually our liver that creates it. Okay. Cholesterol is literally like oil for your car. Your car will not run without oil. Okay. If your body does not have cholesterol, it cannot heal itself. Your brain is going to starve because your brain feeds on cholesterol. So what is going to happen if your cholesterol is so low that now your brain is not being fed? What you think is going to happen? How is your body going to heal itself from any ailment that you may have? Let's say coronavirus. Let's say the common cold. How is your body going to heal itself if it doesn't have the lifeblood that it needs to heal itself, which is cholesterol? Yep. See, all of this came from them pushing those seed oils on us. They had to find a way for us to buy into the seed oils. Before seed oils were created, we were eating beef tallow, lard, okay? We were eating other forms of oil. Then they created these seed oils, soybean oil, corn oil, canola oil. They created these oils because of all of these grains that they were growing in America. So they had to find a way to market these grains to us. Okay. So they told us that saturated fat was bad and that we should be using unsaturated fats. Okay. Saturated fat is actually what's good for our body, and the unsaturated fat is what is bad for our body. But they made us believe the opposite. So now it's just now coming out, because then they, to up the ante, they literally said to you, oh, well, you having high cholesterol. So now you're like, oh shit, if my cholesterol's high, I'm going to end up having a heart attack. In no way, shape, or form is cholesterol at the root of heart disease at all. Okay. Guess who put those statements out? Guess who paid scientists to make us believe that heart disease was caused by high cholesterol? Anybody? Anybody take a big wild guess? Put it in the comments. Take a big wild guess. Who the industry paid? The sugar industry paid doctors and scientists. The sugar industry. The sugar industry paid scientists to say that high cholesterol was at the root of heart disease. What's really at the root of heart disease? Sugar. Sugar. What's at the root of cancer? Sugar. What's at the root of diabetes? Sugar. Oh my goodness. Hi. Come here. Hi, Bubba. What you doing? You look so clear. You look so clear, Fats. Let me see. Come here. Hi. You look so clear. Do you see you? You see you on the camera? Over here. It's over right there. See mommy? You see mommy? Oh, he had a bath yesterday. Now y'all can see all the action. Now y'all can see all the action. So, sugar is what's at the root of your ailments. Okay? So, the second thing you should not be eating, and this is for all blood types. Listen up. So, no matter what your blood type is, listen up. Corn. No blood type can have corn. Not one. Okay? And here's the rub. Corn is in everything. Yes, let's hit the like button. Yeah. And make sure you guys subscribe so you can get the notifications. Okay? And I know when you hear corn, you're thinking corn on the cob, corn in the can, cornbread, corn oil. Well, hold up. Corn is in every sweet thing that you eat. High fructose corn syrup, regular corn syrup. Most of the syrups that you guys buy are made strictly from high fructose corn syrup. All of the condiments that you guys use have high fructose corn syrup and regular corn syrup. Then there's white distilled vinegar. White distilled vinegar is made from corn. Okay? So you got high fructose corn syrup, regular corn syrup, corn oil, corn starch. Every processed food that you buy at the grocery store right now has those 4 things in it. Right now. From your condiments to your frozen foods to your anything, your canned foods, all the stuff that's on the inside of the grocery store. Most of the breads that you guys are eating have corn syrup in it. Go look. Okay? Most of the breads that you guys consume today have sugar in it. There are 200 different names for sugar. 250 actually. Okay? So they're sneaking sugar into everything. Corn turns into sugar in your body. Do you know what corn does when you consume corn? In whatever way you consume it, it stops your body from making insulin. The same insulin that's necessary for your kidneys to function properly, the same insulin that's necessary for your blood pressure to be normalized, the same insulin is necessary for your blood sugar to be normalized. When you consume corn, your body can't even make insulin. Now maybe you guys can see why we have such an epidemic of diabetes in this country. Then most of the liquor that's on the market is made from corn. All your brown liquor is made from corn. All of them. So your Hennessy, your Cavassier, your Remy, your Maker's Mark, which used to be my drink, your Jameson. A lot of the white liquors that you guys are eating are also made from corn. Okay. So between wheat and corn, this is why the majority of the country is jacked up. Because corn is in everything. So your ketchup, your mustard, your mayonnaise, because in all of those condiments, you got high fructose corn syrup, regular corn syrup, white distilled vinegar. Even your apple cider vinegar is cut with white vinegar. So you're still getting corn. Okay. So your mustard, mayo, ketchup, barbecue sauce, all of your salad dressings, your pickles, your olives, your relish, all of that. Corn. Okay. The third thing that y'all now let me just tell you. Corn is grits, polenta. Okay, so your cornbread, your popcorn, your grits, your polenta. Am I going live every night? Probably not. I'll be here tomorrow though. On the nights I don't go bowling. Now, if I come early, if I come on here earlier, then I can do that. How do y'all feel about me coming on here earlier? Because then I can go bowling after. It's like if I came on around 12 o'clock my time, would be 3 o'clock your time on the East Coast. How would that work for y'all? Do y'all need me to come on at night? Which one do y'all think would be better? Because some of y'all be at work. Well, not with this administration. Y'all laid off. Right? Okay. Evening it is. I mean, I could go bowling early. Oh! Let me tell y'all what happened today. I got a new bowling ball. So I'll just go bowling early and then come on late. Problem solved. I let Fats play with my 10-pound bowling ball today. I don't know if I've ever told y'all that Fats has OCD. So I got a new bowling ball. I got an 11-pound ball. I told you guys I was going to get one because I had a 10-pound ball and I had a 13-pound ball, and I need something in the middle, and that 11 is perfect. So I took the 10-pound ball out of my bag to put my 13-pound ball in the bag, and Fats was like, oh shit, a ball. So I put it down on the floor. I put it down on the floor in the living room. He immediately, because he's chasing it around. I was like, oh, you need to go outside. And I didn't have my phone, or it would have been a perfect video. I'll do it tomorrow. That boy lost his mind. I thought he was going to have a heart attack. He was foaming at the mouth. I'm going to do nighttime. He was foaming at the mouth because he was trying to bite the ball. He was trying to pick the ball up, and he was so frustrated because he couldn't pick the ball up. I thought he was going to pass out. He was breathing so heavy and foaming at the mouth, just slobbered. And I was just like, so I got the ball and I washed the ball off and wiped it off. And while it's sitting on the counter, he's literally sitting there staring at the ball the whole time. So I had to pull look over there. Because whenever I say, what's that? Who's that? He runs outside. So he checks out the scene. I had to run down my hallway and put the ball in the hall closet before he could see me. Because if he saw me put it in there, he would still be sitting downstairs right now, hours later, staring at that door or trying to get in that closet. So if y'all could have seen me hot-tailing it down the hallway before he could get back in. I'm going to let him do it tomorrow, and I'm going to record it, and I'm going to post it, and y'all are going to die. Jordy wasn't even up yet. Then I locked myself out my house today. It's been a very eventful day. Here I am outside with my Victoria's Secret pajama lounge right next to the door. They put them a little bit away. I got my bonnet on and my Victoria's Secret t-shirt and the plaid pajama bottoms to go with it. I go out there to get the 2 big boxes of toilet tissue. I get one up, put it inside. The wind blows and shuts the door. First of all, I have never left out of the front door. And I've lived here for over a year. I have never come in through the front door. We have a code to get into our house. You have to put the code in to get into the house. I have never put the code in. So I'm standing outside with a bonnet and my pajamas on, trying to figure out what the fucking door code is. Jordan's upstairs asleep. I don't even have my phone. So I'm just imagining these scenarios of me going across the street to my neighbor's house, trying to call. I am ringing the ring thing over, the ring doorbell over and over and over. And I'm so mortified. I can't even turn. I'm not turning around, just at the door. And I'm pushing in what I think is the code. Now, I had the 4 numbers. They were just transposed. I had the right code. It just wasn't in the right order. I must have been out there for a good 5 minutes, just ringing the doorbell over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Fats is inside the house barking, like, help my mom. Finally, and the thing is, I'm the one that locked myself out because I thought I was supposed to push this little button first and then put the code in. So I'm the one that locked myself out. So Jordy finally comes to the door and he's like, you locked yourself out? I was like, no, it locks automatically. He was like, no, it doesn't. Did you hit the lock button? I said, I think so. He was like, then you locked the door. I was like, so that was the first time I've ever put the code in. Because I leave from the garage. I know, right? The garage. I've never had to come in through the front door. So it was wild. It was a wild day. Now I know. Everything happens for a reason. Now I know how to get in my own house. Hey, do we have any blood type A? Man, that would have been a hot mess if he was not home. A hot mess. How many of you guys are blood type A's? If you're blood type A, put it in the comments. Because this will also apply to you. It's freezing. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do. It doesn't say that the connection's bad. For all this time, got to go fitness, I thought you were blood type O. All this time. Blood type O and blood type A can never have dairy food. Ever. Ever. Okay? What it does to blood type O is immediately triggers inflammation. Oh, I should have known. It immediately triggers inflammation in your body, which is going to then add to your insulin resistance because lactose is sugar. At the root of all of the problems for blood type O is that your body cannot process sugar at all. What are you going to put hemp milk in? Because I can guarantee you anything that you put milk in, you're not supposed to be eating anyway. So that's why I ask, what are you putting milk in? Coffee? You can't have coffee. Cereal? You ain't supposed to have no cereal. You're not supposed to have no cereal. All cereals is either made from wheat or corn. So just throw your hemp milk in the trash, ma'am. Oh, I found my purge videos too. I'll be posting those. How much stuff I got rid of when I started eating for my blood type. I'm going to post those. Okay. Coffee it does more than that, but I'm telling you. Okay. When you consume dairy foods as a blood type A, it actually makes your blood thick. Okay? It makes your blood thick. First of all, blood type A already has thick blood, which is at the root of y'all having heart disease more than all the other blood types. But that dairy food contributes to that. Okay? Also, a lot of cheeses are very high in saturated fats. Okay? The other things that you also cannot have as a blood type O would be kidney beans, navy beans, lima beans. Oh, y'all can have kidney beans, right? I think y'all can have kidney beans. Y'all can have Azuki beans. I think y'all can have kidney beans. Just FYI, new people, me and my hubby started following in January of 2024. We have no bloating, no inflammation, built muscle. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm proud of you guys. Yeah, y'all cannot have no kidney beans. Right. So, kidney beans, lentils, bacon. I know y'all love some swine. I know y'all love some swine. But y'all cannot have that. Y'all can have some beef bacon, but y'all cannot have no pork. No one should be eating pork. Okay? Let me just clear that up. No one. I know you love some ribs. I know you. Pork is naturally toxic to the human body. Okay? And it's a dirty, dirty, dirty animal. So he always has parasites and always has toxins, because you got to remember, pigs eat anything. And if they eat anything, that means you are eating. Okay. So what else is making your blood pressure high? Yeah, they can't even sweat externally. They have no sweat glands. Sweat glands help your body to detoxify itself. This is why pigs are so toxic, because they don't even have a way to detox their own bodies. Beef bacon is a yes. Yes, but read the labels, because a lot, like the beef bacon that I saw at Costco, had wheat in it. Okay? So make sure you read whether or not that's just beef in that bacon. I've never seen beef bacon in my entire life. Never seen it, never ate it. I don't even know what it looks like. Okay? But hold on. So all of these beans that everybody has been telling us to eat, beans are not good for nobody. Sidebar. In my anger, I went on TikTok and I was looking at all the other people that are out there making these blood type eating videos. And there was this lady, you're welcome. There was this lady that said she doesn't believe in blood type eating because it's all fake and this, that, and the other. She's a blood type B, and it says that they benefit from all these beans. So she was eating all of these beans and it made her sick, and carnivore works better for her, and everybody just needs to be on a carnivore diet. And I'm like, first of all, where did you get that information from? Because you are supposed to be eating red meat, ma'am. I didn't say anything, but I was just like, this is the type shit. And I looked at other people's blood type eating videos, and I am not a person that puts other people down. I will say this: be careful who you listen to. Okay? Just be who you listen to. I mean, a lady could have just said carnivore diet works for me. I don't even know why she brought blood type eating into it. If carnivore works better for you, ma'am, that's fine. Okay? But again, As a blood type B, you are the other red meat eating blood type. You are supposed to be eating red meat. You are not supposed to be eating no legumes and no beans. A lot of us cannot tolerate beans. Vegetables and legumes have the highest content of lectins. Lectins are just these little small proteins in all whole foods. Okay. Those little proteins is what comes in contact with your blood. And a chemical reaction occurs when they come in contact with your blood. Either that chemical reaction is going to be positive or it's going to be negative. Okay. When it's negative, it's immediately going to trigger inflammation in your body. It is immediately going to create more mucus in your body because those are the only two defense mechanisms your body has. So when you're eating a bunch of beans and a bunch of grains, which also have a bunch of lectins, and a bunch of vegetables that are very high in lectins, you're going to have a bad reaction. Okay. There are a lot of vegetables that are toxic and poisonous to the human body. So with them out there pushing all of these vegetables and all these beans with a plant-based lifestyle, these people know exactly what these beans and vegetables are doing, y'all. Okay. We were all set up. I went vegan for 2 weeks and was eating all those beans and all those chickpeas. Do you know that chickpeas do the same thing in your body that corn does? Remember how I told you that corn stops your body from making insulin? So does chickpeas. I will honestly say, of all of the diets that they've created, because diets are created to sell products. Okay? Diets are created to sell products. Of all of the diets that have ever been created, that was the most destructive one. Plant-based vegan eating was the most destructive way of eating and the most destructive diet. Did y'all see? Oh, y'all know I always got some tea. Beyond Meat has settled a class action suit because they were out here lying about the protein content of their food. Beyond Meat. Lying about the protein content in their fake meat. Just all today. Millions. And they out here pushing. The thing is, they only push poor people to eat fake meat. Beyond Meat. Rich people are not eating Impossible Meat. Okay. The only people that they marketed that to is poor people. They don't want us eating all the cows because they want to eat the cows. I remember eating that shit. I had a freezer full of Beyond Meat and Impossible Meat. Full. I wasn't reading no labels. I didn't see all that. I didn't read none of that. I just bought it. Because this is what everybody said we're supposed to be doing. I used to be that person. Okay? So I've been where y'all are. I've been where y'all have been. Okay? Just buying shit because it was marketed to me. And they mainly marketed to African Americans. The way that you know something is being actively marketed to African Americans is because you see a bunch of African American influencers. Plant-based had a ton, and still do, have a ton of Black influencers out there pushing that shit on y'all. Yep. That tea went down the wrong pipe. Exactly. Hold on, I'm choking. Ooh. Luckily that tea wasn't hot. Burn my throat. Hold on, there's more. What else is triggering? What else is triggering inflammation? Potatoes. Ooh. Let me fire up the microphone. Let me fire up the microphone. Potatoes. Y'all can't handle potatoes. Potatoes immediately trigger inflammation in your body. I always have to bring out the microphone for potatoes. I knew somebody was going to say, well, shit, what can I eat? Y'all never say that until I get to the potato part. Yeah, that's okay. I can live without dairy. But the minute I say potatoes, y'all like, well, what do you mean? I think saying the word potatoes is a trigger for your parasites. Your parasites been sleeping all the way up until I mentioned potatoes. They were like, wait, what? Wait a minute. Did she just say potatoes? I nodded off. But did she say we can't have no more potatoes? I'm going to tell you the way to know why you're sick is to think about the food you love the most. Good night. See you tomorrow. You just had some. Make it your last. I'm about to break it down for you. I'm about to break it down. I'm about to break it down. Okay? The way to know why you're sick or why you have high blood pressure or why you have kidney issues and why you have all these other issues, okay, like alopecia and endometriosis and COPD and IBS and IBD. If you have any of these, put in the comments. Endometriosis, alopecia, IBS, IBD, urinary tract infections, yeast infections, E. coli, staph, any skin issues, acne, psoriasis, plaque psoriasis, eczema, rosacea, dermatitis, dandruff, vitiligo, COPD, thyroid issues. Not only is your blood pressure and your kidneys going to be jacked up from potatoes, but all of those ailments that I just mentioned is potato has triggered that. Not just potatoes, also the dairy, also the corn. Okay? Because all those ailments that I just mentioned is creating all of this bad bacteria in your gut. Your gut is the center of your body's universe. Okay? And the bacteria in our body is literally what runs the body. We have trillions of bacteria, and that bacteria is alive. That bacteria has to be fed. Where is Shivani? Okay. And when you're feeding it food it doesn't like, it's going to trigger ailments in your body. So if you think of the food that you love, I guarantee you your body's bacteria hates it. So what is it that you guys eat most often? Put it in the comments. What do you eat most often? The thing that y'all eat most often is the thing that hurts you. You don't get hurt by the thing you eat once in a while. You get hurt by the thing that you eat most often. So if you're saying chicken, potatoes, wheat, dairy, okay, all of those things for a blood type O turns into sugar. And that is what's going to be at the root of all of your ailments. Okay. So if you want to know why your blood pressure is high, because you're eating carbohydrates. Carbohydrates turn into sugar. It causes your body to release more insulin into your bloodstream. That insulin in your bloodstream causes your arteries and your veins to get smaller and smaller. And that puts pressure on your heart. And that's what sends your blood pressure up. So if you reverse engineer this, why is your blood pressure high? Because you continue to eat carbohydrates. Ask yourself, why is it that you've been on blood pressure meds all this time and your blood pressure is still high? Because you never stopped eating the food that makes your blood pressure high. Okay? Every disease in your body has to be fed. What's feeding your blood pressure? Carbohydrates. Exactly. And sugar is in everything. Everything turns into sugar in your body. If y'all could just stop eating things that turn into sugar in your body will be like, it'll start healing itself overnight. Fruits. All these fruits that these people out here making you believe that you need to have these fruits. You know what is the worst fruit on the planet? Oranges. And as a blood type O, as a blood type A, as a blood type B, as a blood type AB, no blood type benefits from oranges. It creates bad bacteria in everyone's gut. So you want to know why your hair is falling out? Because you like to eat cuties. You want to know why you have urinary tract infections all the time? Because you like to drink orange. This is why. And the orange, to make it even worse, the oranges that they sell us in America are rotten. The oranges that they sell us in America are not fresh oranges. They are they are overripe, because real oranges are green. Go look it up. You just ate a cutie and potatoes? You had a banner day. Sound like to me you got a lot of shit thrown in the trash. I'm just hitting all your little pain points today, huh? It is God's will that you showed up on this live today, ma'am. I don't know if it's a ma'am or sir. It's God's will that you hear me today. You better thank him. You better be grateful. So you also cannot have no corn oil, food additives, guar gum, and carrageenan. Ooh, thank you for the balloons. That is just so cute. And peanut oil. A lot of the places that y'all eat fry their foods in peanut oil. But the two most fabulous places that y'all eat, Chick-fil-A and Popeyes, they fry all their stuff in soybean oil. Oh, Slim Angel, hey girl. I don't know who you are. Yeah. Yep. The two places that y'all love to get some chicken from fry their food in soybean oil. And as a blood type O and a blood type B, you can never have soy. Go and look at all the processed food in your house and you'll see how much soy you've been eating. Go look. Because in those two blood types, soy is a phytoestrogen, is not estrogen. Estrogen is in living things. It's in animals and humans. Okay. It's not in beans, but it is a phytoestrogen. That means that it mimics estrogen. So when you are a blood type O and a blood type B and you're eating soy, then it's going to cause your body to create more estrogen. Is there any other meat besides turkey an AB can have? I bought your blood type card for your son. Is your son sick? Here's my advice. Dealing with. Hi. When you know what you're dealing with. Like for me, I'm a blood type AB. Okay. I also had horrific anemia. So for me, I had to always incorporate. No, he's not sick. Good. He can sometimes have lamb, liver. Okay. Those things are on his neutral list. But if you are sick or suffering from any ailment, I would just stick with just the beneficial foods until you get out of the woods. Okay. I had to eat for my disease as well. Hi, Shivani. I had to eat for my anemia as well. So once or twice a month, I would have some lamb or some liver just so I could just get this iron into my system. Also, your son should try tofu because blood type AB, we benefit from tofu just like blood type A. So they said, hi, George. So have your son get into tofu too. I have so many tofu videos I'm going to be posting for you guys. I tried to post Jordan's chili, his tomatoless chili video last night, and TikTok muted it. No. If he's a blood type AB, chicken will literally kill your son. Kill him. That was at the root of all of my problems was chicken. No, first of all, nobody should be eating chicken ever again. Ever. Especially blood type B and AB. Yeah. Chicken has a particular lectin. The lectin that's in chicken attacks our bloodstream, causing our red blood cells to clump together, creating blood clots, pulmonary embolisms, DVTs, autoimmune diseases, and stroke. Get your son off of chicken because what it's going to do is raise his estrogen levels to the point that it triggers diabetes, type 2 diabetes, or prostate cancer, or worse, an autoimmune disease. When a man has high levels of estrogen, that is what triggers type 2 diabetes and prostate cancer. Chicken has 100 times the level of estrogen in its little body than we have in our whole human body. You look like a cat. Yeah, now you guys can see all of what's going on back here. Okay. Please let go of chicken. It's gonna change. How many of y'all life changed when y'all stopped eating chicken? Hands up. Okay. Again, the thing that you love is going to be at the root of your illness. He may not be sick today, but if he keeps eating beef and chicken, he's going to be, because that's not what he can have. Okay. Beef and chicken is not for him. But he'll feel better in a week. The only blood type that benefits from eggs is blood type AB. Okay. You can have egg whites. So we just talked about the bad bacteria in your gut. It's coming from dairy foods, corn, potatoes, oranges. Okay. And that is what triggers all of those common ailments a lot of people are dealing with. Now let's talk about leaky gut. Leaky gut is when your intestines become soft, so soft that when your intestines are processing food particles break through your intestinal wall and leak out into your gut. So the foods that you're eating are making your intestines soft, which is wild. So here's the food that's doing that. Tomatoes, corn again, dairy foods again, soft. Okay? Vinegar, coffee. Coffee not only makes your intestines soft, but it also stops your body from making collagen. Collagen is responsible for healthy skin, hair, and nails, and also the cartilage between your joints and your bones. So you're drinking all this coffee. Everyone in America is just drinking all this coffee, right? So now we have this thriving collagen industry. You ever wonder why collagen is so popular now? What's good for low white blood cell? Beets. Go to CE Organics and get you some beetroot capsules or the beetroots powder. You ever wonder why we have such a thriving collagen market? Bone broth is everywhere. Collagen this, collagen that. Because y'all are drinking more coffee and nobody is telling y'all what this coffee is doing to you. Secondly, coffee also has mold in it. I saw a video yesterday of somebody eating some nuts from Costco, and there were all these little it was beyond mold. It was beyond mold. I don't know if there was little bugs, little living, I don't know what they were, parasites or what, in the nuts. But I just do not eat no nuts. Keep those nuts away from my face. Don't eat no more nuts. Okay? Because our government knows that most of the nuts and the seeds that you guys are eating have mold in them, and they have accepted that they have mold in them because they said it's unavoidable. I feel like if something is unavoidable, to protect the population, you should stop them from selling it. Okay? So, how many of y'all got thyroid issues? How many of y'all got thyroid issues? For some reason, blood type O, y'all have more thyroid issues than everybody else. Okay? Your thyroid issues are coming from bad bacteria in your gut. So that's dairy, corn, potatoes, oranges, but also for vegetables. Do not eat peanut butter. Peanut butter is one of the most dangerous things on the market. Peanut butter is one of the most dangerous things on the market. If you ever want to know about something, go to Google and type in, what are the negative effects of this? What are the negative effects of that? Because if you just put it in the search bar, it's going to give you the benefits of things automatically. So you have to type in, what are the negative effects of peanut butter on the human body? What are the negative effects of bread, corn, wheat, whatever? Okay? Then all the stuff is going to come up. Yeah, I was benefiting from peanut butter. I'm blood type AB as well, ma'am. Okay? I'm telling you from experience that peanuts are not good for us, simply because in America, the peanuts have mold on them. What does it take to make peanut butter? Peanuts. This is why, okay? I'm about to tell you why my stock is high. Okay? If y'all just go get the book or get the foods list and just follow that foods list, your ailments are not going to reverse. Because you're just going to be eating things that, even though they may make you lose weight, are going to hurt your health. It's taken me years to research all of this shit, and a lot of this shit came from personal experience. Most recently, peanuts. I was eating peanuts every day, and my health was declining, and I couldn't figure out what is going on with me. I literally was talking to Jordan like, I don't know if I have walking pneumonia or what, but I just feel bad. My lungs hurt. My sides felt like I had been getting beat up in my sleep. I was coughing all day, all night, coughing. I still haven't really gotten away completely from that cough. Well, I was laying in my bed feeling horrific, and God was like, peanuts have mold on them. I literally was eating peanuts every night before I went to bed. I pick up my phone and type in, do peanuts have mold? Yes. Most nuts have mold. And the government, you can go research. Nothing that I tell y'all, you can't go research yourself. So just because something's on the list doesn't mean you should be eating it. Okay? Because the conditions of the food that we have in this country, a lot of the shit that's on the beneficial list, you should be wary of. Okay? You can't just get the list and just follow the list. You have to use your own common sense and research this shit. Not one thing in this country is organic. You know why? Because we don't have any organic soil. You cannot produce organic vegetables and fruit if you do not have organic soil. So they lie to us and tell us that all of these things. You going somewhere?
No.
Oh. What did you cook? You made lamb steaks? Ooh, it smells delicious. So they lie to us and slap organic on everything. And then you'll pay $1 more for a cucumber when the inorganic cucumber and the organic cucumber grew in the same place. Okay? If peanuts is on your beneficial list, I will eat them because the peanuts that are produced in America have mold. Our government knows that and they accept it. It is an acceptable amount of mold. Salmonella. 1 in 4. Why is our government not alarmed by that? Because they said it's an acceptable amount. It's only a fourth of the packs. That's an acceptable amount for them to continue to sell chicken to us that has salmonella. And y'all thought that our government was protecting us in some way, shape, or form. What do you think they're doing now? Nothing. They're literally about to close down the government. The FDA, the USDA, none of those people will have jobs. Nobody is going to be inspecting our food. Nobody has really been inspecting our food since COVID. I have my 2 gardens downstairs. We just haven't put them together. I'm growing my own vegetables and fruit. I just ordered those 2 vegetable towers to grow my own. It doesn't matter where you move, ma'am. Your blood type's not going to change. Run. You really think you can outrun your blood type? Okay. Moving abroad is not going to solve your problem. He's still not going to be able to eat chicken or beef. I remember you telling me about that. You started having your respiratory. I started having my respiratory issues again. That's why I take my mushrooms day and night. Usually, back before the peanut incident, I only had to take my mushrooms at night. But now I take them in the morning and at night. So a lot of times you guys don't understand that it is their fault. You could be doing all the right things. Let's just say on your beneficial list is sweet potatoes. On your beneficial list is peanuts. Okay, great. It may help you lose weight because that's what this book was about. Okay. But what ailment is it going to trigger if you consistently eat that thing? Okay. If you're trying to keep your weight low, sure, sweet potatoes, whatever, right? But what is going to be the impact on your kidneys because you are consistently overloading your body with potassium? You have to study these foods. Only you know what's going on in your body. Okay. So if you haven't, first of all, if you have an ailment, you should become the number one expert on that ailment. There is no reason in the information age that we live in that you are not an expert on whatever ailment the doctor told you that you have. Okay. You should know exactly what makes it worse. You should know what makes it better. You should know what's going to reverse it. You should know all that. You should be reading everything under the sun. I became an expert on sarcoidosis. I read every book I could get my hands on. First of all, because I didn't trust the doctors. Because the doctors literally had no interest in healing me. So that means this is my job. This is on me. Okay? So when you get this beneficial list, you should be looking at what these foods are going to do in your body. Are they going to make your ailment better or worse? I had to find out the hard way that eating peanuts, which benefit me, but peanuts and doses was triggered by mold. So I am highly allergic to mold. And here I am consistently eating. I was eating them for probably a month. And my health declined so quickly. And the culprit was peanuts. Okay. So until you get to know these foods and pay attention to how you feel when you eat these foods, your body tells you 30 minutes after you eat something whether or not it was good or bad. You should be paying attention to how every meal makes you feel. If you do not feel good after eating a meal, you should know it's bad. The first indication is if you fall asleep. If you eat some food and you fall asleep after eating it, you were never supposed to eat it to begin with. This is before you even knew anything about the list. Okay? Any food that made you sleepy was not a food you were supposed to eat, because food is supposed to give you energy. Okay? I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be on earlier tomorrow. Now that I know how this thing works. Good night. Any food that makes you sleepy is not the right food for your body. Okay? Because that food is causing your blood sugar to plummet. That's what makes you sleepy. And then y'all called it the itis. Well, I know this is going to make me have the itis. You made a joke out of it. There's no joking matter about your blood sugar plummeting. Okay? The foods that are jacking up your thyroid, if you are blood type O, they're vegetables. Cabbage, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, and mustard greens. Okay? If you have thyroid issues, it came from bad bacteria in your gut, and those 4 vegetables create such an angry and antagonistic bacteria in your gut that it makes your body's own immune system attack your thyroid. which is crazy. So, how many of y'all got a slow, sluggish metabolism? You just feel tired all the time. Hi, Bubba. I've got to learn these angles. Who are you looking at? See how the camera just follows us? Come here. Come here, Juju. Well, bye. That is sights on somebody. You have a slow, sluggish metabolism because you're eating wheat, kidney beans, and beans. What happens when you eat those? The lectins in those foods interfere with the hormones that run your metabolism. Okay? Our metabolism is run by hormones. Those hormones break food down, turn it into fuel for you to have energy. But when you're eating wheat, kidney beans, and navy beans, which just about every and stored as fat, now you're going to slow down your metabolism because y'all like sandwiches. How do we turn this around for blood type O? How do we turn it around? What is it that we need to do? What is the most important thing you can consume as a blood type O? Put it in the comments. The number one thing you should be eating every day as a blood type O. Put it in the comments. Beef. I know that these people have told y'all that beef is bad for you. It's going to cause you to have high cholesterol. It's going to cause you to have all these problems. It's a lie. They've been lying to you the whole time. The lies. Going to the store, do I need anything? Do I need anything? Do I need anything? I can't think of anything. So, beef. You have some collard greens and beef. Even, hey, Sylvia. I don't even know what bacon looks like. Let me look. Hold on. I'm about to pull it up. Beef bacon. Beef bacon. Does it taste like bacon? Okay, I'm trying to see it on the plate. Oh. I don't know where the fuck the camera is. Is it thick? Is it like super thick? Does it have like the hickory smoke taste to it like bacon does? It looked thick. That looks delicious. Y'all need to make sure that y'all read. I'm about to pull it up on Instacart. Does everybody here have Instacart? The reason I tell everybody to get Instacart is because it is a search engine. Whatever food that you're looking to buy, every ingredient is listed. So even if you don't use the service, you don't have to pay for it to download the app. Okay, make sure you guys get Instacart. So let's just look up beef bacon. Because the last time I looked it up, the beef bacon at Costco had wheat in it. Beef bacon. Let's see. Let me just pull this up and see what the ingredients are. So, beef, water, salt, brown sugar, sodium phosphate, sodium etherobate, and sodium nitrate. Let me see the Costco one. Beef cured with water, salt, brown sugar, sodium phosphate, same ingredients. Hold on. Where's the one that I saw? Let me see if this one has any. The one at dried apples. The one at Sprouts has no nitrates. Nitrates give me a headache. Nitrates and sulfates. It says no nitrates or nitrates added, but it has pork, water, pork in the beef bacon. Pork, water, sea salt, vinegar, celery powder. It also has dried apples, encapsulated lactic acid, cultured celery powder, and sea salt. Bacon. Why is there pork in the beef bacon? Man, that's nuts. That's crazy. But I don't see the wheat. So maybe Costco took the wheat out. But I remember, oh, wait. Let me see if they have a different one. Because the one that I saw at Costco came in a bag. It was like in a bag. Let's see. That's pork. Maybe they don't sell it. Oh, I was also in California. So maybe in Vegas, they don't carry that brand over here. So the brand that has the pork in it is Epic. Labels are important. But again, you shouldn't really be eating anything that has a label. Come here. What's wrong? What's going on? What's the matter, Gigi? Come here. What's going on? What's happening? Pop left. Pop left. You don't know? Who was that? Whenever I say who is that, he just goes off. So listen, labels are important, but again, try to stick with the food that doesn't need a label. Beef, onions, broccoli, pineapple. Found out some interesting shit about pineapples. Do you know that pineapples are also anti-parasitic? But let me tell you what they do though. I saw a video. There is this lady on TikTok, and I can't remember what her handle is, but all she focuses on is parasites. And she had this video where see you tomorrow. I'm going to come on earlier tomorrow, okay? She had this video against pineapple juice. The pineapple juice caused the parasites to become paralyzed. Here's the rub though. Uh-oh. If y'all see anything going on in the background, just mind your business. Okay? Just look away. Caused the parasites to become paralyzed. Not only did they become paralyzed, they started having babies. So the parasites started laying eggs in their parasitic state, in their paralysis, in their paralyzed state. Once they had the babies, you have to use like a binder to bind these parasites up and sweep them out of the body. Pineapples will not only paralyze them, but will also... Can you please get off of my plants? Told y'all fats be eating the plants. I saw you. You were... Why are you under the desk, son? Come here. What's up? You can eat the plants, fats. They're going to make you sick. Okay? Can't eat the plants. Why don't you go take a nap? Why don't you go take a nap? I'm gonna be off here in a minute. I'm gonna come back on early tomorrow. Okay? Give me a minute. I'm coming. Thank you. Okay, bye. So pineapples have the power. Pineapples have the power to paralyze them, cause them to lay eggs. In laying the eggs, the pineapple literally binds them and ushers them out of your system. I got a pineapple downstairs. I'm gonna make my tea. As a blood type O, pineapple is first of all, pineapple is literally the most slept on fruit in the world. Okay? It is the healthiest thing you can ever eat for all of us. Okay? But on the parasite tip, I was going to post this video. There was an episode of Grey's Anatomy. The lady had it posted on her page, but I went to see the original one. There was an episode of Grey's Anatomy where this girl had a case of worms. I don't know if y'all saw that episode years ago. She had a case of worms. These worms were like this long in her body. They were all in her intestines, and they had to perform surgery to take these worms out. But they literally, it was in one of the doctor's hair, one of the worms from the girl. So the girl is in there like holding hands with her, holding hands with her man. And they tell her, well, you've got this case of worms. And dude is like, what? She's had these worms in her body for like the past couple of months. Now, mind you, these worms will travel and will be eating. Okay. The reason that people have anemia is because parasites are eating your red blood cells. You got to get these parasites out. Listen, I'm all sold out of my tea. My tea is still sitting in customs, but I have several detox products. It's going to help not only get these parasites out, but bind them up, get them out of your system. Is Ultra Detox. So I actually put together another bundle, because I put the bundles back on sale, just a few of them. But I think I call it the ultimate or the anti-parasitic bundle. So it has my parasite purge, it has the Ultra Detox, and the probiotics, prebiotics. Okay. But that one binds parasites, it binds heavy metals, and it just gets all the waste out of your GI tract. Go get it. Just that product alone is $54, but I put it into a bundle with 2 other products for $99. I'm not going to keep it like that. So y'all need to go snatch it up, because I want y'all to get these parasites out of your system. Okay. I was going to post that video on TikTok, but the way TikTok be playing with me, I'm not doing it. But go search. You can go look at it yourself on TikTok. Grey's Anatomy worms. You'll see the video. Okay. So not only does blood type O benefit from beef, but you've been doing well with your tea and the parasite purge. I love parasite purge. Love, love, love. Ultra Cleanse and Parasite Purge are pretty much the same thing, but from 2 different manufacturers. The reason that I have some duplicates of certain things is because sometimes my main manufacturer will run out of things and I have a backup. So Parasite Purge and Ultra Cleanse are the same. I just never want to be without, because my main manufacturer will be running out of shit all the time. That's why I have a backup. Okay. So a lot of the selfish supplements, like our prebiotics and probiotics, is my ultra probiotics from CE Organics. but we're sold out. That's why I have the other one. Okay. I'm just one of those people. I don't like running out of nothing. I don't care if it's in my personal house or in my business. So I'm gonna make sure you got it. Okay. The nighttime tea. Yep. My tea has officially been in customs for 5 weeks. Parasite Purge is selfish, yes. But in the C Organics line, it's Ultra Cleanse. So I messaged the Australian guy yesterday, and he says he's written to and they're supposed to be getting back to him about when they're going to release it. And all of this started with a boy, with Cheeto. People's shit is just sitting in customs. I paid thousands of dollars for that tea, and it's just sitting there. 5 weeks. They mailed it out February 10th. It was supposed to be here by the 18th. It was supposed to be here by the 18th. It's damn near the 18th. So 4.5 weeks. So not only do you guys benefit from beef, but you also benefit from lamb, mutton, veal, venison, bison, which is buffalo. Okay. So eat up. The thing that's going to happen to your body when you start eating red meat is you're finally going to give your body exactly what it's been lacking. Okay. All of those minerals, all of those nutrients, it's going to go to work on fixing your body. I don't know why is this camera acting crazy? I got to figure out how to keep this camera still, or set myself higher, or set this thing lower. I don't know. Anywho, if you're dealing with inflammation, you should also be adding in some fish. Fish that are high in omega-3s like cod, halibut, red snapper, and trout, those things are going to be anti-inflammatory. Okay. But also it says walnuts and hazelnuts, but I would be careful with them nuts if I were y'all. Okay. I'm not fucking with no nuts anymore. I'm done. So flaxseed oil, parsnips, peas, and pineapple. The ideal meal for y'all would be just some red meat, some onions, some broccoli, and some pineapple juice. If y'all just did that for 7 days, y'all would lose 7 to 10 pounds in the first 7 days. In the first 7 days, you're going to lose 7 to 10 pounds. The thing that makes your gut bacteria super happy, the main thing that makes it super happy. Oh, I found all of those baked onion videos. I'll be posting those too. Yeah, it's wild. It cracks me up. Onions. All y'all ever needed was some beef and some onions. That's all y'all ever needed was beef and some onions. Y'all be every color, every style, every type. Okay. Rule of thumb: the simpler you keep this thing, the faster your body is going to heal up. The simpler you keep this thing, the faster your body is going to heal up. Okay. Y'all just had some red meat and some collard greens and some onions. Okay. The other things that make your gut super happy: string beans, broccoli, escarole, Swiss chard, kale. Collards benefit every blood type. Every single blood type benefits from collard greens. I will be growing my own collard greens in my tower. Okay. If you have thyroid issues, you should be upping your turmeric and also your sea vegetables. Yes. Yes. They're 3 for $79. Okay. So all of you get to pick and choose and make your own. You just had some cod. I was thinking about having some cod tonight, but I took out some salmon. I'm going to make after this. I have about 4 big bags of cod in my freezer. Oh, I got my other freezer too. You dealing with vertigo? Ooh, let me know. Your card is set up. Let me know, Wendy. Let's find out what triggers vertigo. What triggers vertigo? It says it's caused by calcium crystals in the inner ear that become dislodged and trigger vertigo with certain head movements. Labyrinthitis and vestibular neuritis, inflammation of the inner. Did you get any water in your ear? Did you get any water in your ear, Wendy? Also, a disorder affecting the fluid balance in the inner ear, leading to episodes of vertigo, tinnitus, and hearing loss. Central nervous system disorders, stroke, multiple sclerosis, and brain tumors. Other triggers could be medications, anticonvulsants, low blood sugar, dehydration, migraines, anxiety, alcohol consumption, rapid changes in position, standing up too quickly, sinus infections, allergic reaction. But it doesn't mention parasites. Are you drinking enough water? It says how to prevent it. Lie still in a quiet, dark room to reduce this spinning feeling. Move your head carefully and slowly during daily activities. Sit down straight away. That's some common sense shit. This sounds dumb. Sleep with your head slightly raised on 2 or more pillows. Do you have 2 or more pillows? You're a woman. You probably have 27 pillows like I do. But I still only sleep on those 2. So if you have thyroid issues, you need to go get the turmeric and some sea moss, because sea vegetables will be kombu, nori, seaweed, bladderwrack, sea moss, wakame. Okay. So those things help to raise your body's iodine levels, and that will protect your thyroid. What you doing? And to repair your leaky gut, because your leaky gut is repairable. Okay. You're welcome. Keep me posted though. Chicory, onions, peas, prunes, maitake mushrooms, beet greens, collard greens, and fava beans. Okay. So if you are a blood type O, tomorrow, I want you to have some red meat. I want you to have some onions, and I want you to drink some pineapple juice. And I guarantee you that the next day, Friday, you're going to be at least a pound lighter than you are on Thursday. Guaranteed. Okay. So tomorrow I'm going to be here at about 4 o'clock. Okay. So tomorrow I'm going to be here about 4 o'clock. So that's 7 o'clock y'all's time. So we can do all 4 of these blood types now that I know how to get on this thing and what I need to do. But I still got to do some more research and figure out pop out dashboard. Hold on. Okay. I still got to play around with this thing and figure it out. But this is where we're going to be. I know that you guys are going to miss the music. I ain't thinking about that no more. I can't care about that. How do I send invites? To where? The one thing that really pisses me off about me not knowing what they were going to do on TikTok is that I did not have any time to let anybody know anything or to collect anything or to tell people where I'm going to be. That's what pissed me off more than anything. I need to look on my link tree because I think I had a subscription thing on there. Also, I have emails from CE Organics that I could let everybody know. So I don't know. I don't want to be invasive. You know what I mean? But how to send invites on here? I guess I'll have to figure that out. But if I have 5,000 followers, I guess I should be able to send them an invite, right? We'll see. So tomorrow I'll be here at 7 o'clock. Okay. It came from Instagram. That's weird. So anybody that has family that's never been able to see me or to join the live, definitely let them know. And you can share. I guess I can post an invite list. A link. The problem with that is the link is not clickable. Hi. Well, they closed my account on TikTok. They closed my main account. They said you are permanently banned. I put up an appeal, but Eastern time. So 7 p.m. Eastern time. Okay. I was out bowling. I broke down crying at the bowling alley. I'm like, what are y'all doing? I guess they had enough of me, but that's okay. I'll just build here. I'll just build here, and I'll build that with me recording these. I've had my own network before. I don't think it's. We had Type Talk, remember? I don't think it's worth me investing any more time in building my own when I can just do it here. Plus, with me not having the music in the background, I can now put the podcast on Apple Music, and on I still have my one TikTok account, but they are now shadow banning me on the second one as well. So the first day that I went on my second account, I got 2 violations. So the same thing they were doing to me on the other one, they're already doing on this one. So I would have to get a whole new phone number to make another TikTok account and start from scratch. And it's just not worth it to me. I don't give a damn. I'll just keep this secondary account and just keep posting. I'll just be posting my food videos and, little snippets from, but they are literally sitting back, like watching any little thing that I do. I can't comment. Anytime I comment on anyone's videos, I get a violation. What did I say yesterday? I said something yesterday and I got a violation for it. I said women should stop having babies with Rudy poops. And I got a violation for that. Because they were talking about Halle Bailey's baby daddy out here doing stuff. And I was like, I wish women would stop having babies with Rudy poops. And I got a violation. See, what y'all don't realize is that when they did that whole changeover from the shutdown, they told us it was a shutdown, but really we know it was a changeover to Facebook. They put a whole lot more shit in the community guidelines. Just like you cannot say anything about the election at all. At all. Did y'all know that? The thing is, I would repost political things from videos on TikTok and I would get the violation for it. From reposting it. It's on TikTok. You didn't make them take down the video, but I get a violation for sharing their video? Tell me that's not crazy. Targeted. They must have had a lot of doctors reporting my shit every other day. There are lots of people trying to do what I do, but no one can do what I do. The reason that they can't do what I do is because I am outside of this book. They are sitting there telling y'all what to do from the book. The book is not telling you how to reverse your ailments. My own external research has helped y'all reverse your ailments. Because if you were just following the book, y'all would still be eating sweet potatoes. Y'all would still be eating peanuts. Y'all would still be eating this stuff that's hurting you. I don't care about weight loss. I'm going to be cute regardless of whatever fucking size I am. I do care about making sure I don't have sarcoidosis again. I do care about making sure I don't have asthma again. I do want to make sure I don't have kidney problems. I do want to make sure that I don't have high blood pressure. Okay? The book is not addressing those things. The book is addressing weight loss. I just take it a little bit further than they do. And idiots who can't handle how you run your... Exactly. I mean, the thing is, I see people doing all kinds of crazy shit on TikTok. I don't say a word. I just keep going. I will press my finger on that thing and say not interested, because I don't want to see this person on my FYP anymore. Okay? That part too, Wendy. These two ladies always strongly recommend the doctors. I've seen a lot of doctors talk against it. I saw one black lady that was a doctor telling you that you could achieve. She said there's really no science behind it, because if you had everybody eating a plant-based diet, the results will be the same. That's what she said. The code for the 3 for $79 is 3479. The code for the 3 for $99 is 3499. So the word for, FOR. Okay. She said, if everybody ate a plant-based diet, the results for all blood types would be the same, which y'all know is a lie. Y'all know is a lie. Blood type O cannot be eating no veggie heavy diet. Period. Let me just tell y'all this. When doctors sign on to be allopathic practitioners signing up for, they know they're not signing up to heal anybody. They are signing up to make money. Okay? A naturopathic doctor is signing up to heal people. Blood type O and blood type B should not be sitting around eating no veggie heavy, bean heavy, nothing. But again, if the reason this book originally was not so well received, I remember when it came out. It came out in 1992. I was selling health and wellness products back then from a company called Life Extension. When the book came out, I read it and I was like, that's an interesting theory, but I never put any thought behind it, no action behind it. I just was like, oh, that's interesting. But I never forgot it. Okay? And that's the problem that I have, Wendy, is that you have all of these people talking about, oh, there's no science. Y'all didn't ask for no science from Dr. Sebi. Where is the science behind veganism? Where is the science behind carnivore? Where is the science behind Mediterranean? Where is the science behind Atkins? Where is the science behind paleo? Where's the science? This whole book is science. The whole book. Y'all wasn't asking nobody. Y'all didn't ask none of them hoteps for the science. Y'all just went out and started eating them damn chickpeas. Well, this hotep told me I'm supposed to be eating chickpeas because meat is the problem. Y'all just took that man at his word was gospel. Well, he said that meat was the problem and I need to stop eating meat altogether. First of all, the person that's telling you this is a blood type A. So he thinks because his body can't process red meat, that your body also cannot process red meat. That's exactly why, Miss Barb, I have not seen one healthy looking vegan. I have not seen one healthy looking plant-based person. For some reason, their skin does not glow. They look sickly. And here's the problem. They done went out and they done preached to everybody that everybody they know needs to be vegan and vegetarian. So right now, it's their ego and their hubris that's keeping them in that lifestyle, because they have into that lifestyle that they don't believe they can come back from it. They're too embarrassed to come back from it. My embarrassment's not going to keep me sick. The one lady recommended all vegetables that kept me sick. And the thing about it is, all you got to do is try one meal. How did y'all feel after that first meal y'all had? How did y'all feel? That first meal that I had with tofu, I was like, I haven't felt this good in years. I have not felt this good in years. First meal, the first meal that you have as a blood type O with a steak, you're going to have energy. You're going to feel amazing. That's how food is supposed to make you feel every time you eat. Every time. Every time. Okay? If you don't feel better after you eat, then that's a problem. So anybody, instead of taking my word for it, all you have to do is get the foods list, download it into your phone, and eat only the beneficial things and don't eat no damn potatoes. I don't care if you see sweet potatoes on your foods list. Leave them fucking potatoes alone. There is not one health benefit from eating potatoes. Not one. It's just sugar. You may as well just sit with a bowl of Domino sugar and eat that. That's what it was. All them carbs. The problem with everyone's body is sugar. Okay? Have you had any tofu, deep one, as a blood type A? Telling you, when you start eating tofu as a blood type A, everything's going to change. Everything. Wait, y'all, make sure y'all go and look at these tofu recipes I'm about to post. I'm just going to, the rest of the night, I'm just going to be posting all of the old stuff I used to cook, some videos that I downloaded from TikTok to share with y'all that I never took the time to upload. You're going to be inspired. Okay? That's all my TikTok page is going to be from now going forward. I don't even want to use the word blood type no more on there. Because first of all, when I went and looked, blood type eating under a distressing, they put a warning. Have y'all seen it? When you type in blood type eating or blood type diet, a warning comes up and says it's distressing information. They said eating according to your blood type is distressing. Oh, you got to do it. Your whole life is going to change, I promise. You're going to feel incredible. Distressing. This information that I'm giving y'all is distressing. You better pull that walk out. I told y'all that I bought that Ninja cooker thing. It's downstairs in the foyer. I haven't even opened it up. Still sitting in the box. So, yeah, I'm not even going to use the word blood type anymore. I just say type. I just say live life by type. Because the minute you say blood type, it's a problem. Did you say there's a discount code? Yes. For the skincare stuff, it's $3 and $3 for $99 for all the other products. And then there are bundles. Yeah. They said it's distressing. So they're doing, listen, the same thing happened in 1992 when this information came out. If y'all can pinpoint, I can tell you exactly when they stopped giving you your blood type. Jordan was born in 1991. This book came out in 1992. They stopped giving you your blood type when this book came out. How many of y'all had trouble figuring out what your blood type is because your doctor wouldn't tell you? They used to put your blood type on your birth certificate back in the day. Before this information came out, they were freely giving people the most important thing that you need to know about your body. But when this book came out, they stopped telling you because they know that this book will change everything for you. That's the problem. Your nephew was in the ICU very sick. I told him to get his blood type. They wouldn't. They won't even give it to him in the ICU. Ebony, do you know what your blood type is? Listen, for anybody that does not know what their blood type is, go to Amazon and get the Eldon blood typing kit. It'll cost you $10. It'll take you 5 minutes to find out. Okay? Get the Eldon blood typing kit. Look at this camera. This camera's crazy. Get the Eldon blood typing kit. Okay? They don't want you to know that. They don't want you to know that. Oh my gosh. Oh man. My grandmother was convinced that Lasix is what triggered diabetes in her body. You're welcome. My grandma was convinced that Lasix. This is why I said I don't take me to no hospital. If I'm sick, just let me work it out. Let me work it out with God. Because when you are under a doctor's care, you don't have any rights. Okay, unless you have somebody there that's advocating for you and like battling these doctors and these nurses, they're going to do whatever they want to do to you. The Lasix and those blood pressure pills are not going to help him, especially if they're feeding him potatoes. Y'all don't think that they're not giving him? His wife is a moron. Y'all don't think that they ain't giving that man? They're giving that man chicken and potatoes in that hospital right now. I can guarantee. He's having potatoes. He's having corn. He's having all the shit that's raising his blood pressure. If I actually cared about my husband, I would be brown bagging it. I'd be sneaking in a brown bag. Here, eat this steak. Boy, we'll be back tomorrow we're in our new home. This is where we're gonna be. So now we just need to build up the following over here. Get the word out. Your father-in-law was given chicken and dumplings today after surgery. Jesus. You just got out in December and those were the most unhealthy meals. Yep. She told you that she's in charge? What can you do? What can you do? So now I know the type of book that I'm going to develop for y'all. I got confirmation. I always get downloaded with the best ideas when I'm in the shower. Do you think that has anything to do with me being a Pisces? Maybe I should just soak my feet in water and just wait for the good ideas to flow. Just every day. Just I wanted a pool, but my next house. I just go out there and just put my feet in the water and just, come on, God, give me the ideas. Give me. I'm telling you, every time I'm in the shower, that's when all the ideas, just the clarity just hits me every time. It's got to be the water. So I love y'all. And listen, I love you and I appreciate y'all. I'm proud of y'all. We're all in this thing together. You don't quit on me, I'm not quitting on you. Okay? I don't give a shit how many places they kick me off of. We still gonna get this word out. We still gonna save people. We still gonna help people. Okay? As long as you're in it, I'm in it. We're in our new home. We done moved in. Now we just gotta figure out where we're putting the furniture. You're a Pisces too? Look at all of us water babies. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all back here again tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern time. You're welcome. It's my pleasure to serve. Okay, I'm closing it out. Oh, my birthday was 2/20. Look at us, birthday twins. My birthday is also 2/20. Fats, come say goodbye. Fats said bye, everybody. Fats said goodbye, everybody. Don't smell like roaches or nothing. It's nice. It's nice. Bye, y'all. Let me repost this live. Okay, Fats.